Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
An intimidating atmosphere in the crowd. A crowd so close to the pitch here in this old-style stadium, the New Balance Arena. It is a true heavyweight clash.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So things are underway. Goes for a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! An extraordinary start, breakthrough in next to no time.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So, a breakthrough already. Balde. Not the most accurate pass. Pablo Fornals. Goes looking wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Yamal. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Ferran Torres is onto this. Gavi providing an outlet on that flank. And that should get the job done. Pablo Fornals, who does have an assist to his name. Pablo Fornals. And it's made its way. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Deftly away. And it's Amrabat. He's having a hit! Araujo can clear it away. Anthony receives it in a good position here. Can he get on the end of this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well read, nice interception. Oh, good ball! Pablo Fornals. Anthony.
Seville really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Amrabat. And a chance! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Looking for the run. Araujo. He has found a way through. Amrabat. Pablo Fornals. Pass somewhat off target. And we've reached half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. So we're off again. But that has not gone well. Fermin. And Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Anthony. And it's Hector Bellerin. Pablo Fornals does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Anthony. Pablo Fornals!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Almost an hour gone.
È di 16.892 spettatori.
Llorente. Good take, and is he in? And they're back on the ball again. Llorente. He is just tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Kubasi, Eric Garcia, and it's Pedri, who played through for the wide man. Anthony, and Amrabat, and it's Gavi.
Oh, great feet, that.
Pinches it off him. Anthony did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. More and more pressure on the ball here. Martin. Valde. He is through here! Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pablo Fornals being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
Anthony. Shot, surely! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Ferran Torres.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
Steaming
minuti
on
di recupero.
goalwards. Pedri. Played out to the left flank. Rashford scooting forward. Oh, that's fabulous. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Pablo Fornals taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Seville definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.